Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo. I'm here in the Antwerp Zoo, or at least my recreation of it. I know it's been like, what, 4 months since my last video? But I'm back and I'm here to assure everyone who was worried that this series wasn't going to be completed, that I am back and then I fully intend to complete the zoo, or the recreation of the Antwerp Zoo. Now, I've only been back like for a week or something, but a lot of things have happened in the past week, both in the regular Planet Zoo community as in the modding community. Of course, the most notable thing being the reveal and the upcoming release of the North American Animal Pack. Now, I haven't even covered the Africa Pack in my video playthrough of this, like at all. I just want to say that in my last video where I built the Egyptian temple, I speculated a bit about what might be in the Africa Pack in terms of scenery, which is quite funny, like, to think about it, that it has been that long since my last video that the Africa Pack wasn't even released yet. But I would just want to say that I was spot on with my prediction that it was going to be North African / Egyptian themed. Now, of course, the Africa Pack added in like Egyptian styled pillars and stuff like that, which might have been inspired, and I wouldn't be like entirely surprised if they have been inspired by the Egyptian temple in Antwerp Zoo. But I haven't added them in because the size just, like, they're too small for this recreation. The pillars are not wide enough, and I don't know, I kinda like my whole panda pharaoh thing over here. Like my custom pillars and stuff like that. Like similarly, the other African inspired building over here, the Moorish temple, I didn't use the mosaics because when you zoom out, like the detail on the mosaics just disappear, while on the details I've used here, it takes a bit longer for them to disappear. Like you can see them, they just disappeared right now. Yeah, like I think for the mosaics it's like already here that the details are just gone and it doesn't look that good anymore. Other news, maybe some Antwerp Zoo related news. Over here, the bird building, I have heard or I have read that it's getting or it has gotten a major like renovation and like change over the past few months. Like this area over here, that's not here anymore. These aren't like exhibits anymore. It's just like educational stuff and all. I've also seen that there has been a great Curacao mod made by BongoHardwood. If I remember, I'll put a link to it down in the description below. Yeah, once the mods have been updated for the next update, I'll add that one in here, and it will be your actual first accurate or semi-accurate bird inside of the building. Now the dark corridor, the Antwerp dark corridor here, I think they're removing it because the birds just kept flying out of it, and there's no point anymore in having something that doesn't work anymore. But yeah, that is it for the bird building. I'm sorry. Now we are getting sea lions, Californian sea lions, in the next update in the North America pack, so I'll add those in instead of the gray seals that we have right now. But I think that's the only animal from the North American animal pack that will really get to use, because Antwerp Zoo doesn't have cougars, they don't have moose, they don't have Arctic foxes. They might have a bullfrog, I'm not too sure about that one. Might have to look that up. Yeah, they don't have beavers. They have, they do have koipu. So if someone makes a koipu mod based on the beaver, I will use that one. But yeah, the North American Animal Pack, while exciting as it is for many other people and many other people's recreation projects, not so much for the Antwerp Zoo. Now, let's go to this Savannah area over here. It is quite a large area. That's why it took me like quite a while to finish it. Now, of course, I didn't work on it those entire 4 months, but like even then, it took me. I think it took me longer all the time that I've worked on this area than on other areas. Just because it has so many angles from which it can be viewed. Like there's this window, there's this area, then on the other side there's also more windows and more areas. But yeah, let's first go to like a bit of the history on this. Now the Savannah area like it is now it's just a recent thing. I think the last 5 years or something that it's been added. I'm not too sure, but I think might be around this from around the same area as the aviary over here. Now this used to be like a separate or separated areas with a path running through here. This used to be like an area for giraffes, closed off with what is it called? A moat. Now it's like one big area. Now this building over here, these used to be stables for alpacas, built in 1886 by our dear architect Charles Servet, whom I talked about like almost in every video. I'm not too sure about it at this point, but like he designed most of the buildings in the Antwerp Zoo. And if you look at it, it's quite similar to the deer building we have on the other side of the Egyptian temple over here. Like it uses red bricks and green planks, green wood. Quite the same, like red bricks and green planks or greenish planks. Quite the same style, like a hunting lodge, or I don't know how you would call it, but like this typical style of I don't know, like late 19th century Europe zoos, European zoos. I think a lot of them had like this style for stables and stuff like that. Yeah, now it's but it used to be a restaurant called Girafke, which is like the little giraffe in English. But now it's just in the backstage area, and I don't think it's being used for anything other than maybe storage or something. I did put in, was it, yeah, a zookeeper's area here, just so they don't have to walk like miles and miles. Yeah, this backstage area isn't really done yet. I have to add in containers and stuff like that. Maybe some rubble and like food lying on the floor, I don't know. But zookeepers can use this area to go all the way over here to this gate, because that's the other exciting thing about this whole area. As big as it already is, I think they are planning, or they are like preparing like for this giant savanna area that's connected. Like you have this area, but then you have also an area for white rhinos over here. And they are actually right now, I think they are introducing these zebras into that area. They are like, how do they call it? I don't know. That they are getting used to that area as well by introducing them there. First without the white rhinos in there, and then I think like in the future they'll like make them used to the white rhinos and the white rhinos used to them as well, the zebras, because this area connects to it through this gate and then behind here and then into the white rhino habitat. So that's gonna be exciting. So they're gonna have this giant savanna. They might have ostriches. They might have like more. I don't know what else could they add. Probably things from Plankendaal, the other zoo in the same, like operated by the same company. I don't know how it's not really a company. Well, it is a company after all. They might introduce some more animals in here. It's gonna be exciting to see like this giant connected area. Because if you think about Antwerp Zoo, if Belgians talk about Antwerp Zoo, it's usually like in the sense that it's a small city zoo with small enclosures. But over the last like couple of 5-10 years, they've really worked on it. Like first with the Savannah Aviary, the Grape 8 Valley. Like they're really making an effort to expand all their areas, and right now the Savannah area is part of that project, and it's going to be really great. So yeah. Other than that, in this area we have like this old stable building here. We also have this building. Now there used to be a bigger building here. for pigs, I think, pigs and warthogs and stuff like that. But in recent years they have completely renovated, or even this demolished and rebuilt a new building here. Now I think they are planning on re-adding pigs or warthogs or something over here. But on the other side, now I haven't done that yet, but there are mongoose over here. So that's something for a next episode. But the exciting thing, like my favorite thing about this building, is that you can go in here, use those spiral staircases, and up, and then you're up here on the roof, and you have this amazing view of the giraffes and the zebras, and on the other side of the rhinos, even though there's like this giant tree blocking the view. Nonetheless, you have this amazing view. Now I did not make this staircase myself, it's from the Steam Workshop, and I'll try to remember to put a link down below in the comment section. But yeah, it's just this amazing lookout area over the Savannah area. Now I think I've said most of what I wanted to say. Now I haven't been in the loop in terms of like Antwerp Zoo news and Planet Zoo news for quite a time now. I do know like that lions had cubs and stuff like that. But if there's anything else that I missed, any notable news about the Antwerp Zoo, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people who can tell me about it in the comment section. Other than that, I'm really happy to be back. I'm really happy to be back in the modder community as well. Like everyone, most people have been really awesome and really like happy to see me back, and I'm happy to see them back as well. But yeah, I know a lot of stuff has happened, and I know a lot of drama as well. But do not worry. I really feel like that's gonna be like in the past, like as soon as the North America pack drops, or as soon as modding can be or can begin again after the update. I know a lot of that is just gonna be forgotten, and people are gonna be talking about mods and stuff like that again, as if nothing has happened. But yeah, that has been me for this episode. If you want to know more, if you want to talk to me more, feel free to do so in the comments, or if you happen to be someone who knows me on Discord, you can reach me there as well. I'm in the modding Discord. But yeah, this has been me for this episode. If you liked it, please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing, because I will continue this series and I'll be adding more videos of the Antwerp Zoo in the future. See you next time. Bye!